welcome back to our channel. My name is Ashley.
And I'm Zach.
For today's video, I am going to be asking Zach some questions that girls are afraid to ask guys. And I opened it up to Instagram and I had all my female followers go ahead and ask us some juicy questions.
I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just here to answer the question that you guys asked.
Honestly, I just want to say I appreciate everyone who participated because these questions are actually very, very unique and very interesting. So I guess let's get into it.
I'm ready. I don't know any of these.
Why do guys act like they don't care even when they do? Like, why do you guys play like you don't care?
What do you mean play like you don't care?
You know how you brush stuff off, you'll play like you don't really care in the beginning because you don't want to seem pressed? Well, I'm guessing it's because you don't want to seem pressed.
Like interested in you, acting like they don't care, like they're not really interested in you.
Okay, let's say that. Let's say
yeah, because that's two different scenarios.
Okay.
Acting like you don't care. I mean, this could be different for every guy, but guys want to see how much you care, I guess.
Oh, like
so
first?
They'll kind of. I'm not gonna say they want to see how much you care first, but they still want to feel like you care, and you care just as much as they care, even though they might not show you that they care a lot. So
they want.
I guess it's kind of like a step back to make sure we're not wasting our own time.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
basically, to see how far the girl's willing to go, how much they care, so that they can match their energy, kind of.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
You wanna open the floor for them, because I feel like guys, sometimes girls don't realize how much guys want to know you care, because it's like the guy, you don't want to feel like a little baby or a little wuss or you don't want to feel like a punk by telling the girl, oh, I want you to care, I want to see you care. So you kind of just brush things off, or that's how it seems, you brush things off so that they can care without you having to put your pride aside. And,
okay. Okay.
If you get it.
You get it. You gotta get it. Okay. All right, next question. Do you guys care about stretch mark?
On girls?
Yeah.
I don't. I got stretch marks myself, so I know. I mean, even when girls have them and are insecure about them, I'm a guy who has if you guys saw my arm, I have plenty of stretch marks, so I know how you feel when you don't like the stretch marks. But at the end of the day, you can't change that. You can't change your body. So
you wouldn't consider them unattractive? Or
no, not at all. Okay. Not at all. Regardless of how you got them, whether you gained weight or you lost weight, I wouldn't care.
Do you think it's weird when a girl asks you how many people you've been with before them? Would you feel comfortable with answering that, or would you feel well, I know you don't feel comfortable talking about your exes. I know you don't. Your ex. You don't feel comfortable talking about that.
If you ask me a question how many girls you been with, I'd talk to her, and then I'll just kind of leave it at that.
You don't like to share the details?
You can share the details if I want. If you want to know the details, I'll share, but it's I'm focused on you, not them. They're out my life for a reason. Why would I be focused my energy on you? Gotta protect that energy. It's not wrong for asking to answer the question. No, I don't think it's wrong. I think that your partner should be able to know, okay, these are the people I talked to, I communicated with. So yeah. Because you don't want a situation to pop up where it's a girl comes around,
and you're
an old ex, and she may be acting funny on that day or a little jealous of your new relationship, and you don't want your girlfriend to be like, oh, who's that? Or your boyfriend to be like, who's that? You're like, oh, that's just my ex. Your ex, you didn't tell me about her. You might as well just lay it all on the line first.
How do you feel when girls ask you for money? Not because they need, just because they want to spend your money, not theirs.
Ask me. I don't know.
Asking for money. I don't really ask you for money. But what do you think guys think about when the girl's can you give me some money to get my nails done? Or can you give me some money to... Listen. If you are working yourself, you got a thing going, you got a job or a business or something popping for yourself, and you're earning your own bread on your end, and you just want to ask me for money so that I could treat you to something, then I'm okay with that. You save your money, I'm gonna treat you. I don't have a problem with that. But if you're not doing nothing, you just sitting around waiting for me to give you money it's just a handout. Nothing in life is a handout. So what is that teaching you if I feed into that and give you that? That teaches you nothing. It depends on the scenario. But I mean, if you ask me for money, of course I would give you money any day, because I know you got your own money, you got your own thing going on, and you don't really need me. So yeah, not to say that you have to have it all figured out. No, you just have to have goal.
Right, yeah. If your whole goal is to just feed off somebody for their money, and that's it, then that's the problem.
How do you feel about body hair? Body hair. How do you feel about body hair?
I mean, some girls have, some girls don't.
All girls have body hair, but
I'm saying some girls have it more than others.
Do you prefer bare, shave, or you don't really care?
I mean, I prefer shave, but I mean, we're human beings, so I mean, if you grow the hair out, like that's not my, like I can't do nothing about it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's ugly, or you need to get rid of that. That's your body.
But what if I had like, oh my god, I had armpit hair, like long.
Me personally, I would rather not have it, but I'm just trying to say it in the nicest way possible, because some people might want to have it, and if you want,
like I don't have,
if you want to have.
Some people are very against shaving, which is nothing wrong with that.
Okay, then that's fine. And if you were against shaving, then that's fine. I just had to, yeah.
Oh, how do you feel about like bonnets? Like, do you care if I wear? Yeah, I know you don't care if I wear.
You wear yours all the time.
I wear mine all the time. So. I wear my bonnet out to get ice cream. I wear my bonnet to pick up my food. I wear my bonnet.
Like when you see a girl on Instagram, you gotta realize that that's her look on Instagram 1% of the time. She has life outside of Instagram. So all the models and the big time girls y'all fellas looking at, they only look like that 1% of their time.
Yeah.
The other time is in baggy pants and baggy shirts and in their bonnet and stuff like that. So you can't say you don't like that, because that's what it is
reality.
Like all the time, except when they go out to dinner with the girls or something like that. So
period. 9 times out of 10 I'm in my shoe clothes.
Unless we're filming, Ashley's looking she looks beautiful, but she's like bumming it out.
So that's when I call Zach on FaceTime. He makes fun of my hair when I don't bring it.
I don't make fun of it like, oh, that's lucky, you need to do something about it, but I just laugh. It's just two different looks, man.
Yeah, y'all, if I'm not doing nothing, I don't brush my hair.
I don't brush my teeth either. It's like, I'm just playing.
Okay, let's do this next question. Why aren't guys more clean when they like use a bathroom?
Why aren't guys more clean when they use the bathroom? Let me use an example. If like we're balling with the boys outside and I gotta use the bathroom, like I'ma pee and go back outside, because my mind is on like balling with the boys. My mind is on talking to the guys in the PS4 group chat. That's how fast my mind is moving. But if it was like Ashley, she would use the bathroom and then she would clean up and wipe the sink and wash her hands and stuff like that. Like I feel like I don't know, man. We just don't put that much thought into it. That's just on us though. We really don't be thinking like that.
One thing like Zach used to not do, like one thing that really bothers me that Zach does, well he used to do, he doesn't do it anymore. It's like he would get out of the shower and he like wouldn't dry off before he stepped out, and he would just step out like dripping wet, and then there'd be water all over the floor, and then like the bathroom rug would be like chewed up, and then it's just very messy. So I asked Zach to like, can you dry off before you get out of the shower? Yeah,
because when Ashley would come in and use the bathroom, like the whole, like after I got done taking the shower, the whole bathroom floor would be wet. Like I told you, I'd just be moving. Like I don't really think about it too much. I feel like women are, and this is not for everybody, but like women are like really precise in what they be doing.
How do you feel about like a girl shooting their shot first? Do you like that, or?
Yeah, I think that's attractive. Yeah.
Cause like she's confident.
Like she's confident, yeah. Like speak up. Like if you feel some type of way, speak up.
Yeah. Okay, well this girl elaborated on her question. She said, should all girls shoot their shot, or only girls who like are attractive should shoot their shot?
I feel like you should always consider yourself worthy to shoot your shot. All women are worthy. All women are attractive enough to shoot their shot, regardless of like what you think about yourself. I know people who like deal with body image and like confidence and how they look, but I feel like more people have more stuff to offer than you like really realize. I think regardless of who you are, you should do it. You're beautiful in your own way, you know what I'm saying?
Like everyone has something to offer.
You may not look like the Instagram model you're comparing yourself to, but you may have a better personality. You may be able to make the dude laugh more. You may be able to care about the dude more. You may be able to spend more time with him or make him feel loved better than she would ever be able to do. So you gotta have confidence in you as a whole.
Yeah, basically like every girl has something to bring to the table.
You always have something to bring to the table, and don't let anybody tell you different.
How do guys know that they found the girl for them? Like, this is the girl I want to be serious with. Like, how do you know that? Like, how do you distinguish between a girl who like, yeah, this is the one I want to be serious with, and the one who just like, oh, I just want to play around with her?
You know the difference between a girl you just messing with and a girl you know you gonna be with for a long time. But I feel like a lot of guys mess up with not being able to put on their big boy shoes and get rid of the girls that they just playing around with.
Do you think a lot of guys can't tell the difference between, or you think everyone can? They just
No, yes you can. Yes you can. Because if you were to ask a guy like, what would you want in a wife? They would be able to lay out every single thing they would want in a wife. And that same girl they're messing around with, they would have nothing that they just laid out. So they know exactly what they want, and they know exactly what they possess, or what girls possess this little package deal, but they're not willing to get rid of that play because they're so addicted to that pleasure.
Okay.
So yeah, if that kind of answers the question. I can't speak for other guys in terms of how they know like that's the one for them, but for me it was just confirmation. I knew you added stuff to me that I didn't have before. You made me better, but you know what I'm saying.
All right, I have two of my own questions out of curiosity.
Okay.
Question number one, when guys are like, I don't know what I want right now, like I need to think, do you think that it's a lie that they're just doing it because they want more time? Or do you think that they really don't know? Like they really need space?
I think it's both. I think it's some guys who are going through stuff mentally, physically, emotionally, who actually just like need the space, who need to be alone, who need to learn how to be alone. And I think it's the guys who use that as like a time killer. Like, okay, I can tell her right now I don't really know what I want so that I can mess with this other girl until I'm done with her. Then I'm gonna come back to her and basically tell her like, all right, you're what I want right now. So it's a little bit of both. But the other guys who just use it as a time killer, then that's the guys who ruin it for everybody else. So now when girls hear it from multiple guys, this one guy can actually need it, but because she dealt with a bunch of F-boys in the past who didn't really need it, who were just needing that time to mess with other girls, then that's why they got trust issues. And you can't get mad at that because it's the fellas. That's why you need a guy like me to speak up.
When you see like a girl on Instagram, like, or a picture of a girl, can you tell if she's like well kept versus like not?
Instagram? Nah. Instagram's your best self, like.
So you think you have to see her in person to determine if she's like.
You gotta know her. Like, I can't make judgments off Instagram because Instagram is like everybody's perfect life.
So you don't think guys make judgments off pictures?
I think Instagram is totally fake. And I know how much you can fake Instagram. You got the Facetune and the teeth whitener and like you can make yourself look way more perfect than you really are. I cannot go based off what I see on Instagram. Instagram is just like a preview.
Yeah.
A lot of Instagram is fake, so you can't really make that. And if you are, you're just kind of assuming. You're assuming something. Yeah, no.
All right, last question. How do you feel about like girls having male friends? Like, do you believe it? Like, oh, that's bro, or you like, nah?
Listen, man, I know how guys think and I know how guys act. I don't think it's toxic, in my opinion, for guys to be uncomfortable with certain dudes, because a lot of the times the guys may be right about them dudes in their intentions, even if they're just bro, quote unquote. I know how guys act. I'm not saying you gotta cut them off and not text them and not communicate with them or not be associates with them, but I'm gonna say my piece and let you do you. And if they try something and I do something to hurt them greatly, I just say my piece and keep it moving, man. I'm not here to control anybody, so. So
you don't believe in platonic relationships, like friendships, or?
You can have all the friends in the world.
Do you believe like a girl and a guy can have a like friendship, a genuine friendship without?
I do, yeah. But if I feel some type of way or get some type of vibe, like I'm gonna say how I feel always. And if you got a problem with that, like I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel because I know guys. Just like y'all say stuff about girls, and like to me it might just be like a friendship. You guys know how girls act as well, so it goes both ways, and we can't have double standards over here.
Period.
Yeah.
We never do the double standard.
But that's it with this video. The camera's about to die, so let's wrap this up quick. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that was informative. And if you want to see a part 2, leave some questions down below so we can have a part 2. Love you guys so much. Hope I answered the questions thoroughly.
Yeah, good.
And didn't offend anybody. If I did, I'm completely sorry. I didn't mean to, and that's not my intentions. I'm coming to you guys with genuine intentions to just inform you to how some of us think. I'm not saying this is how everybody thinks, but this is how I think, and a lot of my friends think, and a lot of their friends think. So it's for a lot of guys, this is how they think. Okay, hope I cleared that up. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.